Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? What a build-up here for this college football playoff quarterfinal game. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks against the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines. Storylines.
Guys, I caught up with Coach Lincoln Riley before the game. Guys, Coach told his team the time for individual awards is over. They all celebrated. They're so excited that their QB won the Heisman Trophy. But the last couple of days in practice, players told me Coach has turned it up a notch. That first round bye, they have had a long layoff. So their physicality, their intensity, and their momentum has shifted. We'll see if it carries over here to start the first quarter of this playoff game. Guys?
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Back to throw. It's Sellers. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Grab behind the line, it's Tuggle. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. And no surprise on third down, they go to one of the reliable targets, one of the guys he really trusts, a veteran in this situation.
Chris, that's the exact word. On third down as a quarterback, you go to the guys that you trust, and clearly they've established that over their years here. All those off seasons, all those practices, they're paying off here in a big moment on third down.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. The Gamecocks pick up enough yardage for a first down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
The Gamecocks have 1st and 10 here.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job.
He's got a crease. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
That's a really nice run by this quarterback, and this defense is going to be forced to take the quarterback on these option plays. Expect the next option down the road to get out to the outside with a pitch to the running back.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, I think we were both surprised that they didn't go for this one. But, Chris, how about this kick? Long field goal. He goes out there and just drills it. Beautiful.
The Trojans offense comes out for their first possession today. This offense comes in with a lot of confidence, one of the highest scoring teams in the regular season. But now, on a bigger stage, Joel, a real premium on execution. What is this defense going to do to slow them down?
Chris, they're going to have to change up the look. If you sit there and don't disguise the coverage, this guy will just pick you apart. He's done it all year long. Their run game is solid. They are so good offensively. You got to change up the looks. You got to be aggressive, and ultimately, you got to be lucky. The ball has to find your hands at least once, maybe twice today.
He went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Dropping back, it's Williams. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside, and the quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what,
got an opening here.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Good job with the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down marker.
Chris, I think it's very difficult to run a screen pass into man coverage because this defender is just keying on the running back the entire time, so he's at the catch point when the ball arrives. It's a good defensive call, there's no doubt, but I think that they need to audible out of this play once they see man coverage.
They'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. for the completion. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Oh, the pocket collapsing. It is intercepted. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Offense getting set, second down play here. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking for some space. It's Miller. They'll bring him down, but the game moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO the run-pass option that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Send the back in motion. Caught over the middle. It's Barber. Tackle is made, but the ball was spotted at the 4.
This is something USC has always been known for. Superstar wide receivers, guys that have a lot of success in the National Football League. Guys like Michael Williams, Nelson Aguilar, Amon-Ra St. Brown, they've been terrific. This is the next guy in line at USC. He's got to play great for the Trojans today.
Now a crucial third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, they got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on third down.
The field goal is good. And the game is now tied.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They'll hand it off. Picks up the verse, looking for more. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
Chris, this is exactly what they were concerned about. They know their quarterback is undersized, and this defensive front seven is big and fast and physical. And here they're able to just bat this ball away at the line of scrimmage.
He's going to pull it down and run. Open field ahead.
This is exactly what's so impressive on film preparing for this team is to see the quarterback's speed. Look at his athleticism and explosiveness once he gets to the second level. You can tell that he is so comfortable running the football. This is a huge gain, an explosive run, and this isn't even a designed quarterback run. I tell you what, this is going to be a long day.
Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
This just feels like 2 steps forward and 1 step back. They get the explosive play on the previous snap, and the defense is able to get right back in and get to the quarterback and create the sack. Really good job by them. But I will say, you've got to maintain and sustain the momentum as an offense. They need to get right back on the horse and try to create some positivity.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
That's a ball placement issue in my estimation. This quarterback has got to frame up those slant routes. When I say frame them up, that means you got to put the ball right on the body of your intended target. Basically make it impossible for him to drop it. But when it's not in the frame, that's a tough catch, in particular because you're going to put some heat on that slant route.
They make the tackle all the way down to the 17. That's a huge part of his skill set. What a weapon to have a quarterback who can scramble like that. It just rips the heart out of the defense.
And, Chris, that's because the defense feels like they did everything right. Secondary played great. There's nowhere to go with the football. And you get out of your rush lane by just a little bit, and he will make you pay. His athleticism is outstanding. He's been effective all day long. And that type of scramble, that is a dagger to the defense.
So it's 2nd down and 9. The completion not producing much there on 1st down. The ball is picked off. It breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Chris, not all turnovers are equal, and this one clearly is going to hurt the rest of the day. You drive all the way down inside the red zone, feel like you've got points right there for you, and you turn the football over. Credit the defense, bowing their neck, but that is a big mistake here offensively.
They'll get him down for a gain of 1. Here's the 2nd down play. To the air, it's Williams. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's a completion for this offense.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime.
Well, it's another 1st down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat.
Oftentimes, it can be hard to bring these tight ends down once they've got the football because, again, they're big bodies and you're trying to tackle them with secondary players. But what timing here. Look at this hit right as he catches the ball. This is the avenue. This is the way to go.
They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Graham down the middle, it's Williams. Brought down with the completion, moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Timeout taken by the Trojans, that's their 1st. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. A play action looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Scanning the field, it's Williams. Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, Southern Cal. He runs it into the end zone. To cap it off with a touchdown, we talked about the importance of this drive. Getting to the end zone before halftime, and now to get the football to begin the 3rd quarter, Joel. What an opportunity.
That opportunity to double up is so massive. Every coach that we talk to, Chris, talks about the middle portion of the games and owning and winning the middle portion of these games, leading into half and then right out of halftime. Well, they've done half of that. Now can they capitalize early in the 3rd quarter with another drive?
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the 2nd half. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The Gamecocks will crank up the tempo.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. Timeout called by South Carolina. That's their second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And the Gamecocks now take a timeout. That is their final one. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Caught over the middle. It's Sellers. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down mark. Quarterback will spike the ball to stop the clock. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And it's good right down the middle. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And the Gamecocks will kick this away to start the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Almost makes a terrible freshman mistake. Lucky that it's incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Now moving the receiver now before the snap. Grab behind the line. It's Barber. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this deep...
Looking for a man deep down the middle. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. And the Trojans will line up to boot it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. Look at the leg strength, the booming punt. And he's got it at the 15. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Pass complete on a crosser. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Offense looking to throw the ball. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43. The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
And they finally stopped it, but a decent gain that time.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
They make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there. The Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down. Looking to throw the football. They'll try a pass here. Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's second down. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable. He's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
After the completion, we'll stop to check out an injured player on the field. And the Trojans looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You've got five guys up front that are just winning.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 5, so it's second and 5 now.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense.
Dumps it down to the back. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This offense building into third down success, getting to 3rd and 1, and then they can allow the offensive line to win up front. And this is a nice job by the back, finding the soft spot and getting the conversion. Again, though, 1st and 2nd down success is what leads to 3rd down success.
The Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's it.
He's got space. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. The Gamecocks are in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks. This offense is still clicking.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he is stopped short. The two-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. After the run, there was a man down, injured on the field. Senior defensive tackle. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Dropping back, it's Williams. Grab down the middle, it's Anderson. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. And the Trojans line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Offense operating from the pistol. To bootleg here. Short throw complete to the tight end. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love.
Can he make it to the marker? And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Hey, guys, here on the home team sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. The Gamecocks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center guard, getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Quarterback able to flash his speed. That option attack, a big part of the offense and a real challenge for this defense today.
If the in-man on the line of scrimmage is going to crash down towards the back and give the read to the quarterback to keep it, you've got to have a linebacker or a safety replacing that in order to have a defender there in that hole. You know, Chris, when you boil this game all the way down for a quarterback, it really is about two things. Getting first downs, getting touchdowns. Here, he's able to move the chains, and he does so easily.
Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Here comes the rush. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Gamecocks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a 4th interception in this game. 2nd down now.
Well, you're not going to execute this comeback unless you can protect your quarterback. And here he's hit as he throws. If this O-line can give him some time, he's going to be able to find some... Oh, they trap him for a sack. That is just a monster sack, Chris, after this long drive that the offense has put together. Now they're facing a 3rd and long. This is one of those opportunities as a defense that you've got a chance to get off the field. This is a time to make a play.
Defense is coming after him. Oh, he escapes. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Knocks that one right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Lynch. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Trojans offense back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Now, the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Mental mistake by the defense. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
Stock right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, I think this is time to be a bit conservative here. You've got the lead, and the last thing you want to do is create a short field for the opposition. So you need to create a first down and maybe run some clock out as well. Those are your two.
Looking deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. And the Trojans will bring their punt team on the field. A booming punt headed toward the sideline. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Handoff to the back. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense who's handed the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
It's caught. He's breaking free. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
That's exactly what they needed. What a beautiful throw and the right time to connect down the field. You're down in this game, got to find the end zone. There's no doubt about it. But now they've got some serious momentum, and there's some doubt on that defense.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gets it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Sellers. Touchdown, South Carolina. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
You dream of these scenarios as a quarterback and as an offense. You're down. You've got to drive the field and put the ball in the end zone, and they're able to do it right here. What a great drive, great execution. They're able to take the lead.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He'll be brought down so they come up empty on that two-point try. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Lynch. He's tackled at the 10, not good field position to start the drive. And a pressure moment for the Trojans offense, back out here needing to produce late in this close game. If they can get points on this drive, they'll take the lead with a spot in the semifinals at stake. The sure hands, it's Anderson. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
That's a great start to this drive, and they need a touchdown here, and there's a lot of time left. Just stick with your offense, but as a quarterback, you've got to understand the seams of this defense are where your big completions are going to be open.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They get him down with a big gainer to the 42. Now they've got a hustle to the line and get set. And the quarterback features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can you make a play to make up this deficit? Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I'm always a fan of an offense being aggressive and taking a shot down the field, and I really love these 4 vertical routes, Chris. This is a concept that I used to love throwing, but as a quarterback, you've got to identify the coverage, and then you got to stand in there and make a quality throw. Here, I just don't feel like he gave a good ball down the field.
Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. The Gamecocks will spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Important third down play coming up. This would be a 56-yard attempt if they don't gain anything. Looking downfield, it's Williams. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Timeout called by South Carolina. That's their second. They've still got 1 more left to work with.
Well, we knew this offense was going to attack on the edges and on the perimeter. And we knew that the defense would have to tackle in space. They're doing that great on this play. And now the offense is behind the chains.
He made it. 3 points on the board. Pandemonium here. They've taken the lead in the final seconds.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Using his legs here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. You've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now.
You love to see this as an offensive play caller. Now you're creating 2nd and short. Beautiful scramble by the quarterback.
Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back if they kick it away. So here it is. Here's the game. It's 4th down. Got to convert.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. This could be the game here. He's going to take off. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. 4th down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. He cannot escape. It's a sack. A timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. The pressure's on. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. He could go. He goes down, and the ball game will end on that turnover. Very satisfying victory as this team handled their business. Expected to win. Had to manage that layoff. Came out, Joel, didn't look rusty, looked ready for the moment, and they move on.
Chris, I couldn't agree more, and that was what I was most impressed with. We've seen in the history of this playoff, these teams with the long break, they will come out, and they will show some rust, and they won't execute their game plan, but this group did it beautifully here.